Good evening from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents boys high school hockey in a Big Rivers Conference matchup between the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. 20 wins, 3 losses this season. Overall, 13-0 in the Big Rivers Conference, trying to cap off a perfect BRC season. Chi-High is the #1 ranked team in the most recent Wisconsin Prep Hockey Division I statewide poll. Tonight, the Cardinals will skate against the Eau Claire Memorial Old A's, who are the 3rd ranked team in that same state Division I poll. Old A's overall 18-4-0, 9-4-0 in the Big Rivers Conference. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich, joined by former Memorial head coach and current Team Wisconsin coach Mike Schwengler. Mike, a lot of your Team Wisconsin guys will be on the ice tonight. Both of these teams feature some pretty high-end high school players.
And, you know, what a great atmosphere. You can see the Chippewa fans are here in droves. The parents are here. It's going to be a packed house. Very rarely in a high school season are you going to have that last regular season game or your second to last where you have 2 of the top 3 teams in the state going at it. It should be a great game tonight.
We talked a little bit about it before our broadcast started, Mike. You got Chi-High that has already won the Big Rivers Conference title. They already have wrapped up a 1 seed for the upcoming sectional tournament. Memorial will be the 4 seed in that sectional. So this could be a preview of a 1 versus 4 sectional semifinal in a couple weeks. Does that impact anything tonight?
Well, you know, I think both teams are pretty set on what they know they're going to be successful in doing. Obviously, Chippewa is going to rely heavily on that top line of Jackson Holm, Mason Johnson, and Drew Bovey, and the Abes are going to counter with their 2 stud defensemen and Dylan Byrne and Nick Madsen. So it's going to be a chess match tonight. I don't see many changes happening. I think both teams are going to drop the puck. You're not going to see, I don't think, personally, too much of the physicality of it. I think they're going to play this game hard. They're going to try and play it fast, and may the best team win.
Eau Claire Memorial had a nice start to the season. They hit a couple bumps there in December, but they seem like they have really been playing their best hockey of late. Where have you seen the biggest improvements for Memorial?
Well, for the Abes, it's been in my opinion, the last 2.5 weeks. You know, we've done a couple of the games, and they've played some higher-end talent. Stevens Point comes to mind the last time we did a game. The defensive side of the puck is huge in all phases of the game. If your team can buy in and play on the defensive side of the puck, the other team has to go through you to get chances to score. They had a lot of issues in their own zone or around the net, puck watching. Against Point, they didn't really give that opportunity for the Panthers to take advantage of that. So you look for that to continue tonight, keep everything to the outside. Madsen, the freshman goalie, has solidified himself as their #1. He's going to make that first save. He comes out. He's a big body. You got to make him chuck it from the cheap seats, and he's got to cover up his rebounds.
Memorial, the home team tonight. That means the last line change. How much of an advantage is that for the Old A's?
Well, for a game like this, it's huge, obviously. Coach Schemberger's been down this road a long time, and he's a wily veteran at this. But there again, you know, it's that question you just asked me. If I'm Coach Schemberger, to make a statement tonight, I'm coming with Byrne and Madsen every time the Bovey-Johnson-Hoym line's on the ice. Then you can pull one off for 15, 20 seconds. I think tonight you got a nice break. You don't play till Tuesday. I'm running those guys 30-plus minutes tonight, but they don't have to be great. They just have to be smart.
Today's pregame show is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free no-obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit GoAsher.com. That is GoAsher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today at 888-GO-ASHER. Mike, tell me a little bit more about that top line for Chi-High. Mason Johnson centering Drew Bovey and Jackson Hoym. Again, Bovey, 16 goals, 20 assists. Johnson, 20 goals, 24 assists. Hoym, 24 goals, 24 assists. These guys can put the puck in the net.
And they can fly up and down the ice. They want to play an up-tempo style of game, and they're going to get out in open ice, and they're going to try and make plays, obviously. Mason Johnson's the centerman on that line, but Bovey is the true playmaker. He's an unbelievably skilled kid. Jackson Hoym, he actually made our midseason All-Star game in the Elite League because he scored so many goals. He was our leading goal scorer in the fall. he can rip the puck, and he's not scared to shoot it from everywhere. So they have a good balance with those three guys. They all play with their head up, and they all play the game the right way.
Chippewa Falls wearing the black jerseys, Eau Claire Memorial in the white. Let's meet tonight's lineups. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Herrick & Hart Law Office. They have been on the side of the injured since 1951. Find them at eauclairlaw.com. Mike, if you're going to look at keys for each of these teams, what would they be?
Well, number one, if you're the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, you want to make sure you can get the puck in deep, use that speed, attack the net, get pucks to the net, come with pressure. If you're the Abes, it's the exact opposite. You got to control play, keep everything to the outside, slow the game down, get pucks in. They like to be a dump and chase team. When they get it in the offensive zone, it's got to be quick decisions, low to high, get pucks to the net, and create traffic in front.
We still have room for you here at Hobbs, although you might be standing. A couple bleacher seats still available on the balcony here, Mike. A lot of people standing, and behind the glass at each end, a lot of people back there as well.
Bob, it has a definite Chi-High home ice advantage feel. You look in the student sections, it's loaded with Chi-High. Parents are equal. On the one wall, it's all Chi-High, other wall Memorial. It's interesting.
There is a North versus Memorial girls basketball game tonight. Oh, there's a loose puck right up front. They score! Just like that, Mason Johnson makes it 1-0. Chippewa Falls 10 seconds into the game.
That's an oopsie. Byrne went back to get the puck and went to make a pass. Centerman wasn't available to get to the puck. Right there, Bogey's on the puck, catch and shoot. Madsen didn't have a chance. That's the start you want if you're the Cardinals, Bob.
Wow. Chippewa Falls 10 seconds in, getting a goal. And it's 1-0 Cardinals. Mason Johnson unassisted for Johnson. That is his 21st goal of the season. Abe's with Nick Madsen trying to work it up the boards. They get it out to center ice. Mac Diggins. Diggins gains the zone, flips it on net. Mick Marlowe, the glove save, and he will hang on. A&W Peppermint Shakes are here. They are the ultimate refresh mint, available in regular and Oreo at your nearest A&W food locations in Altoona, Cadott, Withee, and Spencer.
You know, Bob, 100 years ago in a sectional final here at Hobbs, I remember we went down to Chippewa. I believe it was like 3-0, or we ended up down 4-1. It was 3-0. And it was in the first period, and I just kept telling the guys, relax, relax, relax. We're going to get our feet. We're going to be fine. And we ended up beating them, I think, 6-3 or something like that.
Point being, Mike, is a lot of time
There's plenty
left.
of time, yeah.
And you know, but I think when you say it's one of those oopsies, that is what has plagued Memorial at times. Some misplays in their own end. New Richmond definitely cashed in on a number of those opportunities. Last time we had Memorial, and there's a goal, a tying goal by the Abes. Didn't see the sign from the official, but a scramble in front of the Chi-High net. Mike, like we talked about, hey, there's plenty of time in the game, plenty of time to answer. Blake Oneman getting the goal.
And that was all Luke Schemberger, the freshman. The puck, Chippewa tried to go D to D. Schemberger poked the puck away, pulled it out front, tried to stuff it on the short side. Goaltender made the save, and Oneman came in and put it in. The interesting part is the referee, like you mentioned, the referee did not signal goal. All three referee officials are standing there watching, but Oneman was the one, this is tough because it looked like it went in and out. Oneman isn't going to celebrate like that unless it hits the back of the twine.
Okay.
This is a conversation that...
Yeah. So Memorial's going to get its top defenseman out there with Memorial take the goal off the scoreboard.
Our spotter, Dawson Schwengler, says he did not believe it got through to the back of the net.
Okay, well, we can trust Dawson. He's a college graduate.
But, the ref, he was in position, but there were three guys in front of him.
And I didn't see the goal signal, nor did I see the
and they didn't blow the whistle either,
No, they did not.
So,
okay,
well,
on we go. It's still 1-0. We'll see how that affects these teams going forward. Brett Christa will play it up the near boards. Jackson Hoyme poking it forward. Drew Bovey gets it knocked off his stick by Dylan Byrne. Abe's able to get the puck out of the zone. Chi-High will have to touch up on the delayed offside. Dylan Byrne plays it over to Nick Madsen. Long stretch pass up to Mac Diggins. Diggins carrying wide. Skated in the boards by Christa. Puck picked up by Mason Johnson. Rotates it over to Hoyme, who backhands it down ice. And the goaltender, Madsen, will leave it for his brother, Nick Madsen. Loose at center ice. Poked free by the Abes, but too far for Diggins. Here's Gus Thorpe. Thorpe will play it down deep. Madsen will leave it behind for his brother. Up the far boards and chipped out by the Abes. Dylan Byrne leading the rush. Byrne with the puck, puts on the brakes. Byrne looking, shooting, and Nick Marlowe the glove save. The Rural Virtual Academy is an online tuition-free public school serving students pre-K through high school right here in Wisconsin. For more information, visit ruralvirtual.org.
A good recovery by the Abes. Now you're going to see the chess match here with Coach Collins and Coach Parker. They're going to be rotating guys around. Schemberger line back out there. One of the keys I didn't mention, the Abes got to put bodies. Their second and third lines have to finish some checks here. It's not about blowing people up. It's about stopping them from moving.
Abes did a good job of that when they hosted Stevens Point.
Absolutely, they did.
Swept behind the Abes net, going after it. Evan Foyles for Chi-High, now picked up by Trevor Kircher. Abes turn it over in their own zone. Wonky gets it out and then gets dumped for his trouble. Going back, Tucker Lossman. Lossman trying to poke the puck free. He does to Oneman. Oneman will chip it out of the zone. Going back for it is Gus Thorpe. Wonky on the forecheck. Thorpe plays it far side. Swoboda stretch pass to Bovey. opportunity there for the Cardinals, but Hoym had his stick tied up. Autumn and Hoym battling for it. Wonky has it. Wonky will tap it ahead to Madsen, and now Pankratz. Pankratz puts the shot on, but it was blocked by Thorpe to the near side. Madsen puts it down low. Opportunity for the Abes. A shot by Autumn right on, and Marlowe made the save.
The Abes are going to get their chances. There's no question. Now it's just a matter of can you capitalize on the ones that you get.
Byrne able to hold the zone for the Abes. Jai pokes it free. Abes take it right back. Diggins plays it ahead to Byrne. Byrne wrapped up with one of the Cardinals there. They're trying to get untangled. Jai able to clear. Going back is Mac Diggins. Ethan Foyles on the forecheck. Byrne, a little touch pass. Taken away by the Cardinals. Brett Carlson with an opportunity, but skating out is Mac Diggins. Backhands it into the Chi-High zone. Brett Christa picks up the puck for the Cardinals. Plays it out. Now skating out with it is Carlson. Pinned along the far boards. Abes push the puck out of the zone. They retrieve it. Lossman has it. Lossman gets it to Noah Kircher, who plays it in deep. Going back is Christa. Christa throws it back beyond his own net. Sam Hebert. Up the near boards, but not out. Lossman, shot from distance, and a glove save by Mick Marlowe. Mark Wart Motors, your local Buick and GMC dealer, has the area's largest pre-owned and new vehicle inventory with new arrivals daily. View the inventory at markwartmotors.com or stop in to talk to a friendly salaried sales consultant.
Last shift, Bob, a definite win for the Abes. When you can keep Chippewa's top line in the neutral zone and the defensive zone, that's a huge win for your team.
Lossman from distance, misses short side. Wonky going after the puck. Tries to throw it into the corner. Poke free by Chi-High, and they skate out. On the near side, here's LeMay, the shot, and it's kicked out by Madsen. Held in at the point by Swoboda. Abes gain control, and they work it to Ottoman. Blake Ottoman through neutral ice. Ottoman to his forehand, trying to dangle his way through three defenders. Chi-High pokes it away and out to center ice, and it's dumped in by Foyles, but offside.
And that's something that Ottoman, he needs to clean up in his game. We've seen that way too many times. The kid can flat out fly, but he's got to make a cut at the blue line and drop his shoulder, get deep, get wide, look for support. Every time he comes in and he cuts to the middle, he's going against three guys. It's a turnover every single time.
First line's out there for both teams. Face-off won by Mason Johnson of the Cardinals. Back to Thorpe. Here's Swoboda. He'll backhand it into the zone. Puck poked free by the Cardinals. Trying to drive the net that time is Mason Johnson. Well played by the Memorial defenseman. Now here's an opportunity. Swoboda shoots from up high, and that one missed wide. Abes poked the puck free. Autumn trying to clear. Now Madsen has it. Madsen will flip it up the boards to Diggins. Diggins out of the zone where it's collected by Thorpe. Chi-High trying to do a little give and go at neutral ice. Diggins picks it up for the Abes. Goes cross ice to Nolan Autumn. Autumn, drop pass. Shot from up high, big rebound right out front. Autumn took a whack at it. Shot coming from up top by Gabe Pankratz.
Autumn's a little gassed on that. He needs to stop at the net. Move the puck, get the shot, stop at the net, rebounds there.
Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. Face off to the right of goaltender Mick Marlowe. Played around the far boards, picked up by Carter Bovey. Now poke free by Jackson LeMay. LeMay skates in, shot right on. Evan Madsen the save.
Interesting thing here we're going to have to watch going forward, Bob. Something we should have probably talked about in the pregame. Where the Abes had the advantage over Stevens Point, older skill, older bodies versus younger skill, younger talent. it's the same here, right? You have juniors and seniors, so that part of the game has changed. Now it's a matter of making minimal mistakes.
In the slot, LeMay didn't get all of it, had his stick lifted from behind, but that was a decent chance there for the Cardinals.
Again, leaving a guy open. You got to pick those guys up.
Abe's trying to win a puck battle in the corner. LeMay working hard for it. Pulled free by Trevor Kircher. Cardinals get to the puck. Throw it in the slot, now taken away by the Abes. Here comes Oneman. Oneman looking to go wide, try to get around a defender. Holding his ground well that time, Sam Abear. Cardinals, here's Foyles. Evan Foyles skated into the boards. Abes pick up the puck. Able to get it out of the zone. Knocked in by Eric Karnitz. The third line is out there for the Abes.
And this is a line they want to win with. They got to get the puck in, let those big body kids throw their body around, knock people off the puck, wear them down a little bit.
Nick Madsen with the puck. Trying to get it out of the zone, held in by the Cardinals. Brett Carlson working for it. Scooped up now by Ethan Foyles. Ethan Foyles the shot. That one went off the side of the net, held it at the point by the Cardinals. Abe's player has lost his stick, but Dylan Byrne pokes the puck free. Byrne will lead the rush. 3 Cardinals back. The shot deflected by the stick of Gus Thorpe. Cardinals trying to skate out. Stretch pass intercepted. Diggins gains the zone, but he does so offside. HS Fence has been serving Wisconsin's commercial and residential fencing needs for the last 18 years. HS Fence, specializing in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. Mike, we got a goal at the 10-second mark, and ever since then, it's been pretty even.
Yeah, pretty even indeed. You know, one thing, you look at Chippewa's defense pair in Thorpe and Svoboda. Big body guys, what have we talked about all year long? You got to get them to turn their feet, right? The Abes, they can't keep cutting in the middle and shooting through. They got to chip the puck behind them, make them turn and go get the puck.
Mason Johnson for the Cardinals. Shot right on, and Evan Madsen with the save. You can get Culligan Water for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com.
Yeah, Madsen's made some nice saves. Yeah, 3, the nice leg save earlier, 1 in the glove, 1 in the chest. He looks calm. He doesn't look rattled by that early one.
Abes can't quite clear. Shot from up top. Didn't get through. Thorpe put that one, but it hit one of the Abes out front. Pankratz puts the shot on. Byrne holds the zone far side. Byrne over to Madsen. Madsen with some time. Trying to go backdoor to Autumn. That one didn't quite click.
Great look by Madsen. Autumn was wide open. I couldn't quite pull the trigger.
Diggins in the corner. Madsen pinching in for the Abes. Good battle along the boards. They're still battling for it. Finally, the puck pops loose. Byrne going to pinch for the Abes. Able to hold the puck in the zone. Now Chai High tries to carry out, and they do. Jackson Hoym. Hoym whiffed on that shot. Pankratz flips it to the other side. Diggins was taken down, but they play on.
They're playing inadvertent there, Diggins and Thorpe.
Abes intercept the breakout pass. Schemberger right on front to Oneman, and what a save by Marlowe.
Great look by Schemberger. Made a nice little juicy juice move there. Opened him up. Nice pass. Couldn't finish.
Chai High picks up the puck. Here's Carter Bovey, knocked away by the Abes. Chai High able to hold his own, but Memorial works it ahead to Oneman. Oneman going wide. There's the shot, and a glove save by Mick Marlowe.
And this is the coach in you, right? You want to tell both teams, guys, you don't have the tools in your toolbox to toe drag and walk through 2 defensemen. Drive with your speed, get the defenseman to turn their feet, whether it's a chip and go or drive them wide, get pucks to the net, let your friends come to help. That's the key to playing high school hockey. It's not try to toe drag a guy and put it through his legs, because it doesn't work. And the one time it does, they're going to do it every single time.
which was going to be my follow-up question. Then why did they keep doing it? Well, it
Yeah,
worked
well,
once.
you're right.
You know, maybe a couple of years ago. Ooh, a shot from up high by Noah Kircher. That Marlowe, I don't know if he really saw that one well. Kind of late to react, but the shot was high and over the net. 6:42 to go in the first period. We got that goal 10 seconds in by Mason Johnson of the Cardinals. It was an unassisted goal, but since then, a pretty even period between the Cardinals and the Old A's.
Well, I would even say that the Abes have had the better of the scoring chances. They've had a couple nice chances in front and a no goal.
Ooh, a shot from up high. Marlowe made the save. Now it's loose behind the net. Out to the far point, poked free by the Cardinals. Now they look to skate out with Brett Carlson. Carlson got a man off right. Carlson puts it wide. Abe's able to sweep it out of the zone. Chi High has it at its own blue line. Johnson works it over to the far side. Lossman able to glove that one out of the air. He and Byrne play catch. Back to Byrne. Picked up now by Thorpe. Thorpe taking a look. Pankratz able to put the puck in. Diggins going after it for the Abes against Mason Johnson of the Cardinals. Cards sweep it up the near boards. Trying to get it to Hoyne. He's doing a good job on this shift anyway of keeping that first line from getting down ice. Madsen able to get the puck out. Here comes Diggins. Diggins, potential 3-on-2 coming here. They get it to the trailer. Byrne, his shot goes off the leg of Thorpe and wide.
Bob, they have him here. The Chippewa's guys are gassed. Two of them just come off. They had him on the ropes. It just puck outside the neutral zone, didn't get it up quick enough. Now they're running the risk of being gassed themselves, and there's the change for the Abes.
New forward line out there for Memorial. It's the second line. Shot from distance. And a save by Madsen. Byrne will play it off the boards. Oh, Ottoman could have had a break, but he couldn't corral the bouncing puck. Thorpe with the puck. Circles in his own end. Lead pass to Carter Bovey. Bovey pinned against the boards by Byrne. Poked free. Trevor Kircher with it. Tries to get it out to Ottoman. Now here's Matt Wonky. Wonky drops it back to Ottoman. Ottoman gains the zone, tries to split defenders. Chi High pokes it away. Evan Foyles will play it into the zone. Trevor Kircher going back for Memorial. Kircher pokes the puck free. Tries to flip that one forward. Chi High interrupts that. Now here's an opportunity for Andrew Johnson, but Matt Wonky playing some nice positional defense for the Abes. Shot right on, and a save by the goaltender Evan Madsen. That shot taken by Brett Carlson. And we have a whistle and a stoppage with 3:58 remaining in the first period. At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, whether you are a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you will receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect when you need it most. Visit the sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
A lot of fans a little upset. Goaltender from Chippewa, Marlowe, came out to play it as all the Abes did a wholesale, but he played the puck below the goal line. Puck crossed, icing.
Going back for the Cardinals is Krista. Plays it to Swoboda. Abes in their own end. Dylan Byrne trying to get the puck ahead to Eric Karnitz. Cardinals play it to the near wing, but it's intercepted by the Abes and Gabe Pankratz, who dumps it in deep. Karnitz trying to win a puck battle for the Abes. Abes trying to throw it right out front. Now Byrne has it over to Madsen. Madsen walks, shoots, deflected, loose, and cleared out of the zone. Chi High on a partial change. Byrne.
I think, yeah, offside. Kirster got caught in a stride a little too early for Byrne. Madsen come down. Nice play. Got the shot off, but Chippewa's defenseman actually pushed Karnitz in the way of the shot, so Karnitz ended up blocking that shot.
There have been a couple times in this game, Mike, where the Memorial defenseman have had plenty of time and space to work that puck in and pick their corner, if you will. And I don't know that that's something that Chi-High I would think that they would want to address that.
Yeah, well, part of the problem, like, they're getting the turnover pass, right? They're catching it and then they're coming in, or they're collapsing on the breakout. But like that one, Madsen, he had the opportunity to cut a little bit. You just have to make the goalie move an inch. Make the goalie move an inch. To him, it's a mile, and if you stay outside the dot, he's still set on his angles.
Under 3 minutes to go in this first period. Chippewa Falls leading Eau Claire Memorial 1-0. Puck in the corner. Nick Madsen there for the Abes, battling with Jackson Hoyme of the Cardinals. Gus Thorpe with it. Drew Bovey can't get it out of the zone. Here's an opportunity. Pankratz, backhand, and they score!
You could see it was coming. You know, the Abes have had the better of the chances the second half of the first period. That one, Thorpe throws it back to Swoboda. They were trying to run a give and go to each other, and Thorpe got caught a little high going up the wall. I believe, was it Autumn that picked that off, or was it Pankratz himself picked it off? Nice. No, it was Diggins. Diggins picked that off, read it like a book, and threw it over to Pankratz, and he finished. 1-1, 2:38 left in the first period.
So Pankratz from Diggins, tying goal for the Old Abes.
And a huge goal, a huge momentum booster. They've carried the play, they've had the chances, they got validated, and here they come again.
Yeah, most of the play in terms of positional play, the Abes have had the advantage. Then again, Chi is one of those teams that can score quickly. There's a rip right there by Evan Foyles, and a glove save by the goaltender, Evan Madsen.
Nice cut by Foyles, dropped the shoulder, cut to the middle, quick shot on goal, threw it right in the glove of Madsen.
2:06 remaining in the period. And a line change for the Old Abes is the first line back out there to counter the second line for Chi-High.
Well, and I think what you're going to have here is you're going to see Madsen and Byrne. They're probably going to finish this period on the ice. I can't see them coming off with the Johnson line coming back from Chippewa.
Chi-High trying to get into the zone. The player absolutely flattened by Dylan Byrne. That was Brett Carlson who got the worst of that exchange. Now they're mixing it up behind the play. Madsen, and that's Brett Krista of the Cardinals that got tangled up.
And this is where I think Coach Collins, he's got to be pleased with the icing and the fact that now you're going head-to-head. Yes, you're playing an offensive zone face-off against their top line, but now you don't have to worry about that first coming out against your second.
Off the face-off, puck back in the Memorial Zone, but now Autumn skates out. Nolan Autumn will dump it deep. Trying to chase down the puck. Abes dig that free, and then Chi-High with Thorpe will throw it out towards neutral ice. Opportunity now, Drew Bovey. Bovey the shot on, Madsen the save. Bovey going after the puck. Byrne lost his footing right out front with a save by Madsen. Drew Bovey in the slot with that quick wrister. And Evan Madsen, that's his best save of the game.
That was a big-time stop. A quick give and go again. Abe let down, puck watching at the net. And Bovey ripped it right where he wanted to. Madsen read it perfectly. Kick save and a beauty on that one, Bob.
Wonky will backhand it. Over to Trevor Kircher. Now Byrne in the corner battling with Mason Johnson. Abes nearly turned the puck over. Schemberger trying to pick it out of the air. It's pulled free by Madsen. He gets it to Byrne, and Byrne will just clear it and throw it all the way down and get the icing with 30.6 seconds to go. Wonder if those two defensemen, Byrne and Madsen, got a little gas because they were on the ice for a long time.
Well, the last 2.5 minutes and probably 13 out of the 17 minutes, but you know that's a bad on the other guys on the ice. Schemberger's line's out there. They shouldn't. When you're a defenseman, you're counting on them to carry the mail the whole game tonight. Your defenseman should not have to be the first guy on the puck in the corner. Positionally, it is what it is. But if you can be the forward and beat him to the corner to do the heavy lifting, you got to do that.
Pankratz gets it over to Diggins. Diggins chipping it forward. Marlowe sticked it out of the way. Diggins trying to work the puck loose. Evan Foyles works it up the near side. Jackson LeMay trying to get it to the far side. Final seconds of the period. Diggins with the puck. Time ticking down here in the first. And the period will end 1 apiece. Shy High getting a goal. 10 seconds into the period. Abe's counter with the late period goal by Gabe Pankratz. Mike, your impressions of that first period?
Well, number one, we kind of thought it would be a clean period, and it was. There really minimal any extracurriculars at all. The Abes, they're showing their depth. They're going with 3 lines. Their third line are winning their shifts, and that's huge. Their second line are winning their shifts, and that's huge. The chances that the Cardinals have been off their top line, and they're going to go back and forth all night. Autumn line, Johnson line. The key, I think, for the Cardinals and watching how they want to move, but they're not going to generate per se cycling and wheeling and going low to high a lot in the defensive zone because Manson and Byrne are just too good with their sticks. But where they're dangerous is in the neutral zone, and the Abes have to make sure Johnson's going to do a little curl. Bovey and Holm are going to sit out high. They got to make sure their middle guy is on the defensive side of Johnson when he does his curl. If they can shut that middle pass down, now you're expecting Swoboda and Thorpe to either chip it off a wall for a race or them to try and rush the puck up. If they're going to rush the puck up, they're going to get a lot more gassed.
1-1. Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire Memorial. Mike and I will step aside. We'll take an extended break, and we'll be back with the second period. You are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Lasting Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Today's game is brought to you by Apple Weight Loss. Chiropractic care is more than just making the pain disappear. It's about learning, understanding, and taking care of your body to improve your quality of life with Apple Weight Loss. Whether buying or selling, home, recreation, commercial, no matter your budget, find the listings at DonnellanOnline.com. Franson Bank and Trust has a team of experienced bankers that will provide a vast array of loan products tailored to your situation. Franson Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4600. 4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
At Marquardt Motors, we want our customers to experience the highest possible level of satisfaction. That's why we offer the largest selection of new and used vehicles at the lowest possible price. It's why we offer Saturday service, and we have our own body shop on site. I'm Dave Marquardt. I invite you to come experience the personal service we've worked for 50 years to achieve and will continue to improve on for many years to come.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Today's game is brought to you by Apple Weight Loss. Chiropractic care is more than just making the pain disappear. It's about learning, understanding, and taking care of your body to improve your quality of life with Apple Weight Loss. Whether buying or selling, home, recreation, commercial, no matter your budget, find the listings at DonnellanOnline.com. Franson Bank and Trust has a team of experienced bankers that will provide a vast array of loan products tailored to your situation. Franson Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. The Zamboni doing its final trip down the ice as we get set for period number 2 between Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire Memorial. Chi High 23-0 on the season, 13-0 in the Big Rivers Conference, the number 1 ranked team in the Wisconsin Prep Hockey Division I poll versus Eau Claire Memorial, 18-4-0 overall, 9-4-0 in the BRC, the 3rd ranked team in the state D1 poll, and we're tied 1 apiece after 1. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler here with you, coming from the Mike Sullivan press box. Mike was here earlier. It was good to see Mike. But as far as this game, Mike, shots in that first period, 13 for Memorial, 11 for Chi High. Probably give Memorial an edge in territorial play and scoring chances.
Yeah, most definitely. The 2 best chances Chippewa had were turnovers again by the Abes. One was a goal, 10 seconds in. Second one, Bovey got loose in the slot and got a great shot off Madsen, was equal to the task. In the other end, the Abes again created some turnovers on their own, but they got pucks to the net. They moved pucks down low. They got pucks to their playmakers on the blue line. Madsen had a couple chances coming through with shots. Autumn got a couple shots through. Diggins got a shot through. The goal, no goal opportunity. Autumn and Schemberger down low. And like we talked right before the break, the Karnitz, Kunert, and Kirshner line, they're on the ice and they're winning their shifts. And a lot of people don't seem to think that matters, but it's all about ice time. And it's all about eating minutes. And right now, the Abe's 2nd and 3rd lines are eating positive minutes versus the Chippewa Falls Cardinals.
One other score to pass along from Big Rivers Conference play. Hudson at home, leading Eau Claire North 1-0. Hudson will be the 3 seed in the upcoming sectional tournament. Eau Claire North will be the 8th seed, and they will host DC Everest in a 7:30 game on Tuesday here at Hobbs. The Old Abes are the 4 seed. They will have the 5 p.m. game versus the Barron Co-op here at Hobbs. Chi High will defend the goal to our right in the second period. Eau Claire Memorial, the goal to our left. Of course, second period, that means the longer line change.
Yeah, and you want to get off earlier rather than later. If you're stuck out there, you want to make sure the puck gets below the top of the circles before you make the change to prevent the quick ups and the odd man rushes.
Mason Johnson got the Chi High goal just 10 seconds into the first period. That was an unassisted goal. Abe's getting a goal at the 14:41 mark. Gabe Pankratz with Mac Diggins getting the assist. Mike, do you expect any changes from either team here, second period?
Well, I think if you're Chippewa, you want to play a little more up-tempo. You have to obviously get the pucks up the ice to your Rabbits and let them run. If you're the Abes, you got to be pleased with what you're doing. Maybe take a little more pressure off of Byrne and Madsen by being a little more careful with the puck. Blue line inside your own zone, and obviously definitely they got to figure out a way to have that third forward come down and pick up the loose guys in the slot. Too many times they've let guys open and it cost them once, and it almost cost them twice in this game alone.
There's a crosstown showdown in girls basketball tonight at the Eagles Nest. Memorial leading North 31-13 as they play late in the first half. Chi High with the puck to start the second period. Flipped ahead here, Drew Bovey. Bovey got his shot deflected wide. Thorpe with the shot from up high, saved by Madsen. Byrne will take it down low, flip it up the boards to Autumn. Nick Madsen will chip it forward. Chi High recovers with Thorpe. Thorpe trying to connect with Hoym. Karam's off the boards, and Byrne goes back for it. Plays to Madsen. Madsen ahead to Autumn. Wanted to do the touch pass to Diggins, intercepted by the Cardinals. Abes hold the zone with Pankratz. Chi High takes it right back. Skating out is Hoym. Potential 2-on-1 here. Hoym trying to go wide. Well played by Madsen to keep that play from developing.
That could have been very dangerous for the Abes. Byrne got caught too wide and a chip inside, a 2-on-1, but a nice play by Madsen to shut it down.
Madsen stretch pass ahead. Opportunity. But Diggins couldn't quite track it down. Threw it up top for Pankratz. That line will head out. And it's a change up front for the Abes. Going back, Trevor Kircher. Kircher behind his own net. Nearly turned that one over. Abes skating out. Now here's Ottoman to Wonky on the near wing. Wonky trying to play it down low. Battle for it in the corner. Poked free by Ottoman behind the net. Scooped up by Sam Hebert. Puck hops the stick of Tucker Lossman. Goes all the way down. No icing on this one. Trevor Kircher will skate out. Taken away by the Cardinals. Shot from the far side. A good wrister by Brett Carlson that went high. Cards work it out to the point. Swoboda the shot. Good low shot kicked out of there by Madsen. He did a really good job of tracking that one. Here's Hebert. That one deflected high and out of play. Well, some good zone time to start the second period by Chi High.
Well, on the flip side of this is what the Abes didn't do in the first period was turn pucks over and make lazy passes in their own zone like they did twice in a row. If you're going to go up the middle, you got to make sure it's a rocket pass where it's a quick catch and you're outside the blue line. Can't be backhand passes, can't be floaters that can get picked off. Those are dangerous.
Face-off will come to the left of Evan Madsen. Played up the far boards now to Tegan Kuertz. He'll dump it in. Give and chase, Noah Kircher. Poked away by the Cardinals and Andrew Johnson. Cardinals pick up the puck. Brett Carlson whiffed on that one, and offside ruled on Chi High with 14:26 left in the second. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company.
We have a special guest, Bob, that has joined us in the press box. So alongside the Hall of Famer Mike Sullivan, Corey McCracken, the former legendary Notre Dame Academy head coach, who is now an assistant coach with Luke Strand's staff at University of Mankato. He is here watching some players in tonight's big game.
Oh, good to have Corey here. You wonder what it's like for him on that staff with all those Eau Claire guys.
Yeah.
I'm sure the conversation, it's Eau Claire this, Eau Claire that. You got Luke Strand, you got Troy Ward, you got Keith Paulson.
Yeah.
It's the Eau Claire connection over there.
Corey's been to Eau Claire enough. I think he knows all the areas about Eau Claire.
Well, that's good though.
He brings something up. I've been there.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Good. See, well, that's good. He's assimilated into the Eau Claire culture, so that's good. Nolan Autumn to take the draw for the Abes. Shanghai trying to skate out, and they do with Drew Bovey. Cross ice pass to Hoym. Hoym looking to go wide, puts on the brakes. Picked up by the Cardinals and Johnson. Thorpe throws it out front. And the puck pops out of the zone. Johnson will play it to the near side. Hoym gets a stick on it. Nick Madsen picks it up for the Abes. Plays it to the far boards. Now back to Madsen. Madsen pinned to the boards there by Drew Bovey. Cardinals poke the puck free. Byrne gets it ahead to Diggins. Mac Diggins skating out. Diggins looking to go wide. Little drop pass there to Autumn. He really was not in a great position to do much with it. Puck goes into the far corner. Diggins with it for the Abes. Diggins trying to throw it into the corner. Thorpe can't get the puck out of the zone. Abes rotate it to Kircher. Kircher the shot. That hit a Chi-High player out front. Cardinals skate out now with Carter Bovey. Bovey throws it on net, sticked aside by Evan Madsen, and out of play with 12:57 remaining in the second period. Enjoy the benefits of business banking at Security Financial Bank with several options to fit your business. Learn more about business banking at sfbank.com.
Big shift here. Second line, Foyle's line versus Schemberger's line. They've done a nice job of limiting Chippewa's opportunities so far this game.
Cardinals able to hold the zone. They play it down into the corner. Trying to throw the backhand pass out front. Wonky now has it for the Abes. Matt Wonky steers it ahead for Blake Ottoman. Ottoman going wide. Puts the shot on. That goes wide. Kircher able to hold the zone. Puck hops the stick of Ottoman. Sam Aber throws it up and out on the far side. Abes with some good back checking there. Puck poked free by Schemberger. Plays it up to Ottoman. Ottoman near side Wonky. Wonky gets tossed down by Brett Christa. Cardinals skating out. A little bit more open ice this second period. They play it down deep. Madsen, check that. Byrne picks up the puck for the Abes. Byrne, cross ice. Here comes Ottoman. Ottoman the drop pass. Dylan Byrne gets it knocked off his stick. And it's cleared out by the Cardinals. Opportunity now for Chi-High, but turned aside by the old Abes. Puck picked up now by Karnitz. Karnitz looking to go wide, flips it into the corner. Chi-High getting back there with Ethan Foyles. Gus Thorpe now headmans the puck. Here comes Brett Carlson. Carlson will dump it in deep. Nick Madsen trying to play it along the far side. Pulled free by the Abes. And out of the zone. Here comes Eric Karnitz. He gains the red line, dumps it deep, takes a check from Drew Bovey. Line change for the Abes. Cardinals skate out. Trying to throw it in that time was Brett Carlson, but it went right off of Dylan Byrne. Byrne now back in his own end. Turns the puck over. Here comes Mason Johnson. Big save, rebound, and they score! Drew Bovey on the rebound. And with 10:54 to go second period, Chippewa Falls has regained the lead. It is 2-1.
That's another example. Byrne just got caught trying to do too much, and he picked it up. Madsen probably could have worked a little bit harder to get open. When he went around the net, Bovey was chasing. Madsen could have come back to the backside of the net, called for the reverse or the D-to-D, and then they would have been set to come out. Byrne had to come out of the zone, look to make a stretch pass, and Johnson was there and read it like a book. Not unlike Memorial's first goal. Pretty much exact same thing.
Drew Bovey gets the goal. We'll see if they give an assist to Mason Johnson. And the big Chi-High student section that's here is pretty happy about that.
Everybody believes, Bob. Everybody believes. It's a little early for that.
A little early for
On
that
both
one. Yeah,
sides.
I would definitely agree. This
But
has all the makings of a game that's going to go right down to the wire.
But it's about believing. It's not saying we will, right?
Well, exactly, yeah. And we wondered how this game would transpire. Here's a takeaway by Chi High. They play it right out in front. Opportunity now for the Cardinals as Krista will dump it down deep. Going after it is Hoym. Tries to work it over to Carter Bovey. Abes get it out of the zone, but Abear will dump it right back in.
And this is that stretch where we've seen all year long of that laissez-faire type of hockey that the Abes have been known to put forth. They struggled a couple shifts ago. Chance, turnover, opportunity to score. Turnover leads to the goal. And here again, lazy with the puck. You got to make good decisions. The other team's not going to take a break because you're going to goof around with the puck. And that's what's cost them in games that they've lost, and that's things they need to shore up going forward. Be firm with your convictions. You don't have a play. Make sure it gets past the blue line, past center ice.
Matt Wonky with the puck. Wonky looking, shoots, misses near side. Here comes Evan Foyles. Gains the red line, dumps it deep. Trevor Kircher going back for the Abes. Cross ice pass, Ottoman. Ottoman turns on the Jets. Blake Ottoman shoots. Rebound given up by Marlowe. Schemberger was trying to crash the net. Here comes Evan Foyles. Foyles will steer it into the zone. Nick Madsen gets there first for the Abes. Up the near boards, held in by Gus Thorpe. His pass knocked aside by Ottoman. Madsen with the puck. Over to Dylan Byrne. Byrne takes a look. Plays it up ice to Savaloya. Here come the Cardinals with Jackson LeMay. LeMay the shot. And Madsen makes the save, and then Ethan Foyles crashed into the goaltender, Nick Madsen.
And there again, you look at that. Another turnover. Defenseman throw it up quick. I believe it was Savaloya came across. Played on the offensive side of the puck. He's got to make sure he gets to that puck. You can't let Chippewa knock that down. It's a simple thing, but now the puck's in the offensive zone versus a scoring chance in your own zone.
Byrne flips it up the boards to Savaloya, steers it out to Noah Kircher, who dumps it in. Under 9 minutes to go, second period. Puck poked free by the Cardinals, comes out to the point. Byrne didn't get a lot on it. Karnitz shoots wide. Savaloya behind the net. The puck hopped up in the back of the netting, so we get a whistle with 8:42 to go. Mike, we've seen some hits. We've seen a little talking back and forth, but one thing we have not seen in this game, any penalties.
No, and I don't think we're going to see many other than maybe a guy gets through or gets by and there's a hook or a slash or something like that. But both these teams have too much talent to get caught up in that stupid stuff. They're going to play hard, they're going to compete, and they're going to play clean.
Off the face-off, shot taken by Mac Diggins, and Marlowe making the save.
Now, the hard part, like what Memorial's known for, playing down low, moving pucks, getting it out to your playmakers, and getting traffic in front. We haven't really seen that yet tonight. And part of that is how Chippewa's playing, but the other part is they're getting shots, they're just not getting traffic.
Abe's able to keep the puck deep. Chi High scooping it up there with Hoym. Off his stick, picked up by Mason Johnson. Johnson skates out of the zone. Johnson regains control of the puck, or Hoym does. Taken in the boards by Autumn. Byrne will flip it off the glass and out. Going after it, Diggins, and we get a hand pass called on the A's with 8:11 to go in the period. Castle Insurance, based in Eau Claire, is your local independent insurance provider for all your insurance needs. You can depend on Castle Insurance.
That one there, Bob. Chippewa got away with a couple. One, Autumn finished his check on Johnson. Johnson reached around, grabbed him by the face match. With nowadays, that's an automatic 5. The refs didn't see it or let it go. Chip out, Swoboda stepped up. Puck got by him. He finished his check. That's blatant interference. That should have been a 2-minute minor.
Abe's work it to the near side, Diggins. Diggins to Pankratz. Pankratz throws one at the net, but wide. Abe's able to hold the zone. Autumn trying to keep it in, but the puck pops free. Scooped up there by Trevor Kircher. Plays it over to Nick Madsen. Madsen up the boards where Gus Thorpe picks it up. Thorpe puts on a couple moves, nearly lost an edge there. Hemmed in behind the net by Diggins. Thorpe spins away, fires it up the far side, trying to get it to Hoym. Chipped in by Hoym, and now Dylan Byrne has it. Byrne plays it up to Pankratz. Pankratz to Diggins. Diggins wanted to get it to Dylan Byrne. Chi-High plays it back in the Abe's end, where Trevor Kircher picks it up. Kircher up the far boards and out. Ottoman scoops up the puck for the Abe's. Ottoman trying to get it to the back end. Nobody knows where the puck was. I think it was caught up in the jersey of Sam Aber. The whistle blows, 7:05 left.
That was a heck of a shift by Mac Diggins, that last shift he had. Thorpe goes back to get the puck. He turns left, he turns right, he doesn't escape. Diggins stops on every one of his moves, makes Thorpe work hard. Most guys are going to, when a defenseman curls, are going to blow out and come all the way out and around. Diggins sat on the puck and made Thorpe work. And, you know, you have a shift like that, hopefully you get rewarded for it down the road.
Changing the face-off circle as Ottoman will take the draw for the Abe's. Comes out to Kircher at the point. Knocked free by the Cardinals and Carter Bovey. Lossman plays it up the near boards. Wonky plays it forward. Now Wonky on the forecheck as Brett Christa will play it over to Sam Hebert. Neutralize. Lossman with it. Gets tangled up by Foyles. Heck of a job by Foyles on the forecheck. Played up the near boards, but not out. Now it hops the blue line. Chi-High will try to gain control and is picked up by Hebert, and he'll play it in deep.
Things are getting a little testy with our second and third lines here, Bob.
Ottoman has it. Pass to Wonky, who's able to get it out of the zone, and this one's going to come down on Marlowe. Long stretch pass here. 3-0 for the Cardinals, and they shoot wide. How the heck does that happen?
Well, you got a 3-0, you got to move the puck, Bob, and Hoym decided to let it rip.
Marlowe gives up the rebound. There's a shot from a sharp angle, and Marlowe, lying on his stomach, makes the save on Gabe Pankratz. End-to-end action here at Hobbs, Mike.
Yeah, well, a couple things with that one. A terrible line change by the Abes. You can't have a wholesale change when the puck gets to the top of the circles in your opponent's end. Gave up the 3-0. Hoym decides to shoot the puck. He's got Bovey and Johnson with him. You make one pass, you make the goalie move an inch, right? You go, oh, boom, boom. That should have been a goal. They make a pass. Comes back this way. They drive, get the puck towards the net. Diggins gets hauled down by Thorpe. Thorpe's sitting on him. He's literally sitting on him in the net. Goaltender was able to fight it off and get out to make the save. So it stays 2-1. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left in the second period.
So Grady Richards, the official, is now over at the Chi-High bench having a conversation with head coach Scott Parker.
Well, I think Coach Parker's going to say something along the lines. A few years ago, we did a couple games where a certain team would like to run the goalie over. So he's very overprotective about his goaltender, but that one's all on his own defenseman. His defenseman ended up creating that.
Cardinals trying to work the puck to the near side in Drew Bovey. Bovey will step off on a change. Long stretch pass from Dylan Byrne. Hops the stick of Pankratz, and we get a stoppage with 5:32 left in the second. The Dahlman Insurance Agency provides business, home, auto, and farm insurance throughout the Chippewa Valley. Contact Derek Knutson in Elk Mound or Wayne Dahlman in Eau Claire. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Now's your chance to join the team at Blue Northern, hiring for drivers in Eau Claire and Sparta. Apply online today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
First period, the Abe's second and third lines didn't dominate, but they carried the play, had the best of the chances. This period, definitely the advantage goes to the Cardinals.
Savaloya picks up the puck, steers it back to Byrne. Byrne up the near boards. Karnitz will try to dump it in deep. Going after it, Savaloya for the Abes. He's able to throw it out to Byrne. Byrne taking a look, throws one on net. Loose in the crease, backhand, and they score!
I think they're going to give that to Will Savaloya, but turnover by the Cardinals. Karnitz gets the puck, throws it on his backhand. Yeah, I mean, Karnitz is patting Savaloya, so it must have went off Savaloya's pad. He's in front, doing what he does best. He creates traffic and gets his hand or his body over in front of the goaltender's eyes, and Karnitz throws a little flutter backhand that goes in. 2-2, tie game. There's that line we talked about throughout, right? That third line has to win for the Abes to be successful, and they just got a big, big goal for the Old Abes.
Savaloya, his second goal of the season, comes at an important time. The Old Abes have tied it as we are under 5 minutes to go in this second period. Jai trying to hold the zone. Carter Bovey will play it in deep. To the far side, Jackson LeMay. Hold free and picked up by Schemberger.
Part of the problem here is the Abes are having Kirshner and Lossman. They're getting put out as a pair. First period, they were clean. This period, they're struggling a little bit. A part of it's pre-check body position. They're both turned on their backhands, so they're making plays on their backhands. And we talked about tools in the toolbox. Not many kids on the ice, any of them, have the ability to make plays on their backhand.
Ottoman coming in 2-on-2. Blake Ottoman trying to go wide. Sam Abler, nice defensive play for the Cardinals. Cards work it forward. Ethan Foyles dumped at center ice by Nick Madsen. The pass goes off a Chippewa stick right on net, and Mick Marlowe will make the save with 3:49 left in the second. Olympic Flame Restaurant in Eau Claire since 1980. Uncle Lampros brought homemade family recipes from Greece, and the tradition continues today at Olympic Flame Restaurant. Eau Claire's best kept secret, Olympic Flame Greek Restaurant on London Road.
You know, Bob, speaking of Olympic Flame, they were closed one night, and I thought, yeah, you know, I'm going to give it a try. So Dawson and I made our own homemade gyros.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere near the same, nowhere near as good, but
Okay.
it scratched a bit of an itch.
Well, there you go. We've been reading that commercial, and I told you that one of your former players, Ty Emerson, that was his go-to restaurant when he was in high school.
Yeah.
In fact, I got to get down there too myself. I haven't been there in a while.
Part of the problem at my age, I like to go to bed at 8:30. So
Well,
that means,
there is that. Yeah, you got to hit that early bird.
It's pathetic
for dinner
when you want to eat by 5:30.
Jackson Ohoyam will steer it in late. They're down deep. Yeah, 8:30. Nowadays seems late. Bouncing puck scooped up by Nolan Autumn. Autumn trying to go wide. Taken down by Thorpe, who gives him another shot into the boards. Diggins trying to work the puck free. Madsen pinching. Battle for the puck over there as we have 2:45 to go. Tied 2 apiece, second period. Here's Diggins. Ooh, gets sandwiched between a couple Cardinals. Now trying to fly down the far side is Hoyam. Hoyam with Byrne back there. Byrne takes him into the boards. Those two get tangled up. Madsen with it. Madsen through center ice. Gets taken down, and yep, we got the trailing official making the call. Our first penalty is going to come with 2:22 to go in the second period, and going to the box, Carter Bovey on the trip.
Yeah, Carter Bovey got caught. A little bit of lazy stick, a reach. Got his stick tangled up with Madsen and ended up going down. One thing is definite, Bob. As the Abes are starting to finish some checks in all three zones, you can tell Johnson, Hoyam, and Bovey don't want to get hit. They don't like having that contact. They're starting some pushing, some jabbing. So if you're Memorial, you want to keep doing what you're doing, keep finishing your checks on these guys. Maybe they take a retaliatory. Huge opportunity here for the Abes on the power play. They got their second unit out there.
Memorial's power play didn't start the season really well, but they're up to 25% now.
It was dead.
Yeah, it was zero.
Yeah.
It was zero for a good month or so.
Well, I think they got back to basics. The basics, 5 guys functioning as one and getting pucks to the net. You don't have to make fancy plays. Throw the puck to the net, get some traffic in front.
Skating in is Kircher. He'll dump it deep. Karnitz going in on the forecheck, able to work the puck free. Jai pokes it away, though, and is able to clear. Minute 25 on the Memorial man advantage. Chi High will get some new penalty killers out there.
Wholesale change for the Abes. They got their top unit out there now.
Pankrats out to the point. Autumn will take it to the half wall. Madsen going cross ice. Diggins pulled free by the Cardinals and chipped out of the zone by Evan Foyles.
Remember a couple weeks ago we did a game with the Abes and they went out, bing, bang, boom, scored a power play goal, and then they had 3 more chances and they looked awful.
Yes, I remember that.
Here we go again. I mean, they came in, they got set up, and they got, 2 guys are on the wrong side of the ice.
Madsen carrying in. Madsen with the puck. Looking. Go cross ice. Back to Madsen off his skate. Pulled free. Abe scrambling, and then they turn it over. Drew Bovey will throw it down ice.
Sorry, Bob. They need a quick up here. They got 33 seconds left, and they chose not to. Chippewa got a wholesale change.
Under a minute to go in the period. Nick Madsen has the puck for the Abes. Works it to Byrne. Near side, Diggins. Diggins going cross ice. Madsen will put on the brakes. Up to Byrne, back to Madsen. Cross ice, Diggins. Good block there by Gus Thorpe. Chi High trying to poke it out of the zone. Abes hold it. Pankrats. Diggins the blast. Blocked by the Cardinals. Chi High back to full strength, looking to counter, but Diggins holds to Autumn. Autumn out to the point. Madsen to Byrne. Byrne fires right on net. Loose out front. Scramble in the slot. Puck poked out of the zone. Byrne will skate back for it, and that should about do it for period number 2. Chi High kills off the first penalty of the game, and we will head to the third period all even at 2 apiece.
That's a holy schmoly there, Bob. A holy schmoly. Great opportunity, good pass, good puck movement there. I was just going to make the comment. Hoyman Johnson do a lot of killing for me in the fall, and they're Hawks. They go after the puck and they pressure, so I was going to make the comment, you got to be careful with that. And now they poke at it, and if Madsen doesn't get his stick on that puck before Johnson, it's a breakaway going the other way, but he was able to hold it, and they end up getting a scoring chance out of it. But at the end of the second period, it is a 2-2 tie, very entertaining first and second period, both very evenly matched teams thus far.
Saves in that second period, 9 for Mick Marlowe. He's got 21 through 2 periods, 7 for Evan Madsen. He's got a total of 17. We are all even. Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire Memorial, 2 apiece as we head to period number 3. Mike and I will be back with the third period of action after this extended break. You're watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop, whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at StaubCO.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
At Marquardt Motors, we want our customers to experience the highest possible level of satisfaction. That's why we offer the largest selection of new and used vehicles at the lowest possible price. It's why we offer Saturday service, and we have our own body shop on site. I'm Dave Marquardt. I invite you to come experience the personal service we've worked for 50 years to achieve and will continue to improve on for many years to come.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Today's game is brought to you by Apple Weight Loss. Chiropractic care is more than just making the pain disappear. It's about learning, understanding, and taking care of your body to improve your quality of life with Apple Weight Loss. Whether buying or selling, home, recreation, commercial, no matter your budget, find the listings at DonnellanOnline.com. Franson Bank & Trust has a team of experienced bankers that will provide a vast array of loan products tailored to your situation. Franson Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at StaubCO.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
We are back at Hobbs Ice Center. The ice has been resurfaced. We're awaiting the two teams And getting set for the third period. Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire Memorial, all knotted up to apiece. Each team with 1 goal apiece in the first period. Mason Johnson for the Cardinals, game Packrats for the Abes. Then in the second period, Drew Bovey made it 2-1 Chi-High with the goal at the 6:06 mark. But just over 5.5 minutes later is Will Savaloya knocking the puck in off a scramble out front. Assist to Eric Karnitz and Dylan Byrne, and we are all even heading into period number 3. Bob Radovich and Mike Schwangler with you here from the Mike Sullivan press box. Mike Sullivan himself is here with his wife. Sully staying through the third period.
He is. He must like what he sees as well. Usually he likes to sneak off after the first or second, but he's dug in. He's here for the duration, and it's awesome to have him here.
Mike, when you look at what these teams have done through 2 periods, I thought Memorial carried the play for the bulk of the first period. They had that oops that led to that goal 10 seconds in. And I thought Chi-High kind of found its footing in that second period, and then Abe's got the equalizer off that scramble. What are you expecting in the third?
Well, you got 17 minutes left. The script is writing itself. Who wants it more? Who's going to give up the least amount of turnovers? Goals have been scored on by turnovers, and chances have happened because of turnovers, and not so much what the aggressor is doing. It's the passive part of the game. Byrne makes a bad pass through the slot. A couple of Memorial defensemen have made bad passes through the slot that gave up chances, and the other end, same thing with Chippewa. So protect the puck. Can't stress it enough. Play on the defensive side. Make the other team go 200 feet. And you get a chance, you got to capitalize. But overall, if you're Eau Claire Memorial, you have to be extremely pleased on, yes, Drew Bovey has a goal. Yes, Mason Johnson have goals. Neither one of those are the fault of your goaltender. Both of those are point-blank catch and shoots. So they're not on him. They're on your mistakes. On the flip side, they haven't really generated much offensively. They haven't pinned them back in their zone much at all. So you got to be pleased with that. Keep chipping away. Protect the puck, make the simple plays. Memorial's shown the ability to get chances to score goals. They have to keep doing that, keep finishing checks. Those checks you're finishing in the first and second period, this is where they pay off in the third. Your legs are going to get a little tired. You're going to get a little bit more gassed, a little bit quicker.
Puck is down for period number 3, back in the Chi-High zone. Here's Jackson Hoym with it. Lead pass ahead to Drew Bovey. He chips it in deep. Chi-High trying to pinch along the far boards. Diggins picks up the puck, fires it near side to Pankrats. Pankrats skates in 1-on-2. Pankrats trying to go wide. Leaves it up along the half wall. Puck poked free. Abes with Diggins. They want to get it to the point where Madsen is, but they continue battling for it just outside the corner. Puck pops loose. Gus Thorpe has it. Thorpe taking a look. Lays it up the far wing, deflected in deep by the Cardinals. They'll get a lane change. Nick Madsen has it for the Abes. Fires it cross ice through Diggins. Now he and Autumn will step off. And the second line's out there for Eau Claire Memorial. Off the far side, Carter Bovey. Plays it to Evan Foyles. Picked up by the Cardinals. Abes trying to chip it out of there. Wonky pokes it free. Now an opportunity for Autumn, but the puck skids away from him and is picked up by Thorpe. Thorpe plays it back to Abear. Up the near wing they go to Carter Bovey, who deflects it in deep. Kircher back there for the Abes. Schemberg digging for it. Puck pops free. Lossman for the Abes. Will throw it back to Kircher. Kircher chips it high off the glass and out. Cardinals trying to play it back in. We got an Abes player that got hauled down, and we got a delayed penalty. Played up to Ottoman. Ottoman stays on his skates. Chi-High touches the puck, and the old Abes will go to the power play for the second time this game.
Either an elbow or a high, so they're going to get a hole. They could have elbow, high stick, either one. Defenseless skater coming through and got popped in the chin.
Now Evan Foyles gets the penalty.
Easy call for the Abes. Now they're on the power play. Interesting, Gus Thorpe is taking the face-off, and he wins the face-off.
Jai able to fire it down.
If you're the Apes, you had good puck movement, a little bit lazy here. You don't want to let Johnson and Hoym start running around because they're going to pick your pocket.
Diggins with the puck. Diggins gains the zone. Diggins trying to steer it out front for Pankratz. Sticked away by the Cardinals. Poked free. The Cardinals get it out of the zone. Mason Johnson now. Johnson coming in one-on-one. Toe drag and a shot. And a save by Evan Madsen. Well, to your point, Mike, you don't want those guys getting up and down the ice.
No, it all starts with a lazy play in the corner. You go back, you work on your breakout for a reason. You go back, you get set, let everybody get set. You come out as a group of 5 where all 5 guys know what they're doing. If you drift behind the net, now you're in the corner. Now everybody doesn't know what you're doing, and now it's freelancing.
Face-off won by the Abes. Dylan Byrne going back for it. We have 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in the Memorial man advantage. Byrne will take it behind his own net. Comes up the near side. Byrne through neutral ice. Byrne trying to get it to his forehand. Knocked away. Hoym got it out of the zone eventually. Now play to the far side. Gus Thorpe will pick it up, and Thorpe will go for a skate.
Right now, the Abes are killing their own power play.
Fired up the far side where Hoym will throw it deep. Hoym now will come off in a change. Memorial really has not had any sustained zone time on this power play and no shots.
Well, it starts with stick-to-stick passes and 5 guys knowing what we're doing.
Byrne back to Madsen.
Chippewa's doing a nice job at keeping the Abes to the outside, and they're getting the pucks before Memorial.
Marvel will leave it for Abear. Abes hold it at the point with Byrne. Along the half wall, now back to Byrne. Byrne to Diggins. Autumn. Back to Byrne. Autumn along the half wall. To Diggins. Diggins to Autumn. Back to Diggins. Pushes it wide. Final seconds of the power play. Madsen has it. Madsen skates in, shoots. Marlowe the save. Now they're mixing it up in front of the net. Shy High able to kill off that penalty.
What the Abes didn't do is obviously the struggle the first minute and a quarter of that power play where they've been successful. You could throw it across ice all you want, but everybody knows where the puck's going. You got to get pucks for the point. Let Byrne dictate where the puck goes. Get some shots through. 3-on-2 them at the net. Now you pull them out. You can attack below. If you're trying to attack below, it's tough to do when they know what you're doing.
Off the face-off, Thorpe will throw it around. Abes with Lossman, able to hold his own momentarily. Bouncing puck picked up by Schemberger. He'll steer it back to Lossman. Lossman to Kircher, over to Matt Wonky. Wonky will flip that one in. Thorpe will pick it up the corner. Behind the net he goes to Swoboda. Chai High now skating out. Trying to play it up the near boards. Good job by Lossman to interrupt that. He gets taken hard in the boards by Evan Foyles, and Lossman really slow to get up.
They're going to get him here. They're going to get Chippewa again. That's another defensive. Lossman didn't help himself by getting to the wall when he made his pass, but he let the pass go, and he got popped pretty good. Not from behind, but it was definitely at a bad angle.
So Evan Foyles back to the box. That's his second penalty here in the third period in a matter of just under 3 minutes.
Well, now here you're the Abes. You gotta be functional as a group of 5. That, like we had talked, nothing since Christmas 25%, which is pretty darn good. But the last 2 have not looked good, and they're not getting pucks to the net. You can't lose a face-off clean when you're on the power play.
Again, Gus Thorpe taking the face-off for the Cardinals. He wins it, and Chai High dumps it down. Dylan Byrne going back for the Abes.
You know, a little bit of sense of urgency here, too. Coming out too slow, flat-footed.
Madsen skates in. He'll rim around far side. Diggins back to Byrne. Byrne again. His shot deflected off the stick of Hoyt. Diggins will play it back to the point. Now Madsen with it. Madsen to Byrne. Back to Madsen. He'll set up on the half wall. Back up top to Byrne. Madsen goes cross ice. There's the shot. Loose out front. Kicked aside by Marlowe. Played out to the point. Byrne has it. Byrne, little saucer pass to Madsen. Madsen takes a look. He'll give it to Diggins. Down low. Little tic-tac-toe passing here. Diggins, cross ice. Madsen, one-timer. Marlowe was ready for it, kicked it out.
Bob, they had that look earlier. If they can go Madsen to Diggins, Autumn's popped out in front. He's wide open if Diggins can find him.
Played out to the point. Under 40 seconds to go in the man advantage. Shot from up high, deflected over the net. In the corner is Madsen out to Byrne, back to Madsen. Madsen, cross ice, one-timer, a save by Marlowe. Good shot by Pankratz on the one-timer. Marlowe was there.
They got to get a quick up here, Bob. You got a 3-on up. Didn't get back quick enough. Perfect chance for a 3-on-1 up.
Played up to Diggins. Autumn will skate it into the corner. Nolan Autumn looking. Still looking. Ottoman now behind the net. Chi High back to full strength. Madsen was able to hold the zone. I think they said he closed his mitts on the puck, so the face-off will come out of the zone.
You can grab it and knock it down, but Nick kind of made a little, we'll call it a hoochie-coochie gesture, a little left to right on that one.
Hoochie-coochie and an oopsie.
Try to take a dribble drive, I guess, in basketball terminology, without moving, and they got him on that. So now you're in a defensive zone situation. Schemberger's lineouts there.
A better power play for the Abes in terms of generating chances.
Yeah, that they did everything but score. They had a couple good looks. Madsen missed wide a little bit right, and Diggins had that one on the back.
Schemberger to Oneman. Blake Oneman through neutral ice. Oneman trying to get wide. Oneman now behind the net. Puck out to the point. Kircher unable to keep that puck from bouncing over his skate. Lossman back to Kircher. To Wonky. Abes will throw it back in. It deflects out of play. We have 9:48 to go in the third period. SC Swiderski, an SCS apartment or home, is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more.
Here we go at 9:48, 2-2. If you're the Abes, you want to keep your hands down, keep your feet moving. You've had 3 power plays Chippewa has not had one. You don't want to give the refs a chance to make a 50-50 call.
Abes trying to chip that puck deep for Savaloya, but Chi High got in the way. Madsen chips it up the near boards to Savaloya. He gets it out of the zone, scooped up there by Brett Carlson. He plays it over to Thorpe. Swoboda now with it. Knocked away by the Abes. Sticks going flying. Skating out now the Cardinals. Blast from up high. That one taken by Brett Carlson.
Carlson should have looked over his shoulder. He had 2 Abes with no sticks. He skates it in deep. They have definite odd man opportunity.
Opportunity now for the Cardinals. Skating down low, centered out front. Autumn has it. Intercepted by the Cardinals. Blocker save by Madsen on the shot by Abear. And the Abes play it down ice, and they will ice it with 8:43 remaining in the third.
Almost got caught there again. Puck squirts to the corner. I don't know if Madsen, Nick caught an edge or what. He went down, and there are 2 Cardinals around the net. Thankfully, Byrne was there to make sure they didn't get the puck through, but Pankratz got that. Diggins was getting over the top. He was getting out. A little chip pass off the glass. Maybe Diggins wins the 50-50 and goes to the net.
Off the face-off, Chi High trying to dig it free. They're able to hold the zone momentarily. Byrne has it. He'll play it behind his own net to Madsen. Madsen nearly turning it over out front, and that's a dangerous proposition when you got the likes of Bovey and Johnson and Hoym out there.
Well, they're hunters. They're going to hunt these pucks, but it all started right here, 2 feet inside the blue line. Stop on the puck. Don't wave at it. Get the puck outside the blue line. Reset. That's the worst thing that can happen is Chippewa has to reset.
Abe's trying to clear the zone, and they do, as it chipped out by Diggins.
There's an old saying, Bob, there's a time and a place, and some of these are not the time or the place.
Losing an edge that time was Bovey. He hops right back up, plays it over to Krista.
Abe's got lucky on that. Pankratz did the one-hand lift, and I could hear his stick hit the cage of Bovey from up here.
Abe's with Pankratz, pushes it down low to Diggins. Diggins spinning, tried to throw it out front. He lost an edge in doing so. Cardinals will skate out, and they'll chip it in deep. Evan Madsen plays it up to Dylan Byrne. Byrne sweeps it up the far side, bouncing puck. Diggins able to poke it free. Here's Oneman. Oneman in the corner. Collides with the Cardinal there. Abe's looking to pinch. Kept in by Byrne. Thorpe with the puck. Up the far side to Carter Bovey. To neutralize. Abe's trying to chip it off the glass, but it winds up in the Memorial bench, so we get a stoppage. There's 7:25 left.
7:25, neither team really generating much offensively, but again, stress it enough. You got to protect the puck. Make your smart decisions. If you got to get it out, chip the wall, make sure it gets past blue, make sure it gets past red, get it in deep and make a play. Like, you can't have that happen.
Thorpe firing one. Misses short side. Puck pinballing around on front. Chippewa trying to shoot. Thorpe shot didn't quite get there. Oneman will skate out. Oneman up to Wonky. Matt Wonky looking. Back to Oneman. Didn't get all of that one. Punched in by Kircher. Along the near boards as we're under 7 minutes to go in this third period. Loose at center ice. Abe's win a puck battle. Kircher trying to play it to Lossman, and Lossman will send it in the Cards' end. Abe's get a partial change. Puck fired in. Madsen with the save. Lossman has it. Pass hops the stick and Noah Kircher, collected by the Cardinals. Savaloya dishes out a check. Abe's worked the puck free. They skate into the zone, flipped in, down low. Karnitz battling for it. Abe's dig the puck free. They work it out to Byrne. Byrne will throw it into the corner. Karnitz behind the net. Tries the backhand pass and swept into the corner by the Cardinals. And they skate out. Here comes Johnson. They go far side, Bovey. Bovey trying to get around. Byrne. Bovey the shot from a sharp angle. Loose in the slot. Karnitz dissing out a check right there on Jackson Hoyt.
Easy chip out. It's a simple, easy play. A tip there. It's not going to be an icing chance to get a quick up. Diggins is up far wall. Madsen didn't see him.
Pass out to Pankratz. Pankratz to Autumn. Autumn couldn't get around. Caden Swoboda, the defenseman.
There are not many chances that are going to get gotten. That one, Autumn should have probably hit Pankratz.
Diggins. Good recovery that time by Jackson Hoyt to get a stick out there. Autumn behind the net, trying to throw it out to the point, but it winds up going down ice. Evan Madsen will play it to Dylan Byrne. Byrne, long stretch pass, trying to get it to Pankratz. Fired back in by Evan Foyles.
Good read by Drew Bovey. He just came and sat on Pankratz just inside the red line, made sure he couldn't get it and go.
Ottoman steers it ahead. Chipped in by Autumn. Cardinals gain control with Krista, but Autumn pokes that one away, trying to send it out front. Loose in the crease. Big battle for it. And we get a whistle with 4:45 remaining in the third period.
Some festivities at the front of the net. Autumn, he had the opportunity. Could have, probably looking back, he'd want to push that puck to Pankratz in the middle, let him shoot with two guys going downhill to the net. But he redeems himself. He finishes a check. He fights off two guys in the corner to get it to the net front for a scoring opportunity.
So now the Abes will put their second line out there. The third line remains on the ice for Chi High. Wonky throws it out front. Backhand shot right on by Oneman. It was kicked out of there by Marlowe. Chi High gains control, and they skate out with Drew Bovey. Here comes Bovey trying to get around Byrne. Bovey poked off his stick. Madsen has it, plays it off the boards and out.
In your memorial there, you're happy that Chippewa's going to get the puck on their side of the red line and dump it back in and force everybody to come out so there's no sustained pressure.
Ames will send it in the Cardinals zone. Walkie comes off on a change. Chipped forward by Hoym. Madsen will play it behind the net. Poked free. Dylan Autumn trying to fight off a check. Autumn goes down. They play on. Hoym lost his stick, scoops it up again. Here's Evan Foyles. Foyles, now Hoym going after the puck. Hoym will fire. It goes off the glass behind the net. He takes a hit. Autumn can't clear. Autumn out to the point where it's held in by Swoboda. Swoboda the shot, and that winds up in the netting. 3:32 remaining in the third period.
Should be inside the zone. I believe it is. Went off of Pankratz. Who had a nice hit down low, finished his guy, won the puck, got it up. Puck squirted out. Chippewa got the shot on goal or at the net, and Pankratz got his pad on it. Deflection up high. 3:32 left. All these faceoffs are important. Everybody's jobs are important. Don't let your guy through. Win the puck. Win your position, win the puck.
Second line's out there for both teams. Schemberger to take the draw for the Ames against Evan Foyles of the Cardinals. Bouncing puck picked up by Matt Wonky. Wonky through neutral ice. Drop pass to Ottoman. He couldn't get it out of his skates.
It was a nice play by Wonky. He didn't have a chance to get the red line. He found his guy. Just Ottoman, I don't know if he overskated it or missed it.
Ottoman is going to skate slowly off the ice. He got tangled up with Sam Abear. Ottoman took the worst of that one. Skating back for it is Abear. Abe's hold the zone with Lossman. In the corner, poked free by the Cardinals. They will look to skate out. Cross ice they go. But it's a little too far for Hoym. Now scooped up by Evan Foyles. Backhanded into the zone by the Cardinals. 2:45 remaining in the period. Lossman has the puck for Memorial. Can't get it out of the zone. Interception by the Cardinals. They get a man taken down. They play on through that. Cross ice pass, far point, shot from distance, deflected out of the way by Byrne.
Big advantage here with Chippewa. They got their top line against the Abe's third line, looking to make a quick change.
Shot from the high slot taken by Jackson Hoym. Glove save by Evan Madsen. 2:17 remaining in the third period.
You know what? We've talked just briefly about it, Bob, but Evan Madsen has looked solid. He's looked very comfortable. He looks very relaxed. He's seeing every shot that gets taken. Now, granted, we had talked about the two that are point blankers. Not many goalies are going to make those saves, but he's made all the saves that he's needed to make, and he's smothered most of them.
Abe's rimming around the boards. They were trying to get it to Diggins on the far side, but that one goes awry, so another face-off in the Abe's end with 2:10 remaining.
It was a little set play. The problem is, one, a little too much mustard, but Diggins has got to get more lateral versus vertical. He tried to chase after the puck, get to your spot, let the puck come to you, play that puck, and then get your chip.
Autumn on the draw for the Abes. Byrne to Madsen. Chips it up the boards. And it's chipped out by Diggins. All the way down it goes. We get another icing on the old Abes. Minute 59 remaining on the clock, third period.
You know, you hate to have to win faceoffs, but the Abes have done a nice job. I'd say probably 50-50 for these two lines going at each other head-to-head on wins and losses, and most of them are not clear wins. But the one, it's giving Byrne and Madsen a little extra breather every time that puck goes down the ice.
Off the face-off! Oh, what a golden opportunity that time for Drew Bovey.
But there's the problem. You can't keep winning. You're going to lose one of those once in a while.
Played into the zone, but offside, so we get another stoppage with a minute 44 left.
Looks like Svoboda. I don't know if anybody's offside. Are they calling a hand peck? Because they're taking it all the way down. I'm not sure what the call was there, because an offside isn't going all the way down. No.
In any event,
they saw something we didn't see.
Well, exactly, and then it's hard to believe that. Yeah,
shocking.
Yeah, it's a minute 44 left. Autumn to take the draw for the Abes. right out front, and oh my God, Diggins. Point blank opportunity stopped by Marlowe. Here's Madsen. Madsen will play it down deep behind the net. Poke free by the Cardinals. They will look to skate out. Here comes Gus Thorpe. Thorpe takes it through the neutral zone. Drop pass far side, trying to give it back to Thorpe. Byrne was there. Now behind the net, it's Hoym. Flip to the far side. Thorpe has it. Chips it down low to Hoym. Hoym wanted to go to Johnson near side. Cardinals able to control the puck. Flipped out of there by Dylan Byrne. Under a minute to go. Out to the point. Thorpe. Near side. Walking in. Swoboda. That one hit a skate. Abe's with an opportunity here. Here comes Oneman. Oneman skating down. Knocked away by Swoboda. Behind the net. Thorpe gets it. Thorpe with the stretch pass. Intercepted by the Abes. Poke free by Foyles. Foyles trying to drive wide behind the net. Throws it out front, and what a save by Madsen!
Holy.
A game saver right there.
Holy guacamole, Batman. What a save by Madsen.
Boy, that looked like that was going to go right in the back of the net.
Abe's got puck watching. Backdoor opportunity wide open. I know he didn't get all of it, but Madsen came across. Huge save.
Final seconds of the period. Lossman will skate it behind the net. Flip to the near side, and that will do it. We are headed to overtime, all tied at 2 apiece. So overtime is coming up here at Hobbs Ice Center. We'll step aside for a break. You are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
We are back at Hobbs Ice Center, heading to overtime. 8 minutes on the clock. Chippewa Falls 2, Eau Claire Memorial 2. What you would expect when you have the top-ranked Tri-High Cardinals and the #3 team in the state, the Old Abes. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler back with you. Mike, even on the scoreboard, does any team have an edge heading into this OT?
I think which team has the best CO2 max.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see what the coaching staffs on both teams go. I'm assuming they'll go 1-2, 1-3, 1-2, 1-3 in overtime.
Yeah, exactly. Who's got their legs for this overtime period? Dylan Byrne for the Abes. will sweep it up the near side. Diggins trying to play it out, held in by Thorpe. Poked up high. Chi-Hi holds the zone with Hoyne. He pokes it into the corner. Madsen pokes it to Byrne. Byrne taking a look. Fires it up the boards and out. Diggins scoops it up for the Abes. Plays it back to Nick Madsen. Madsen will play it in deep. Abes have a couple players over there. They get it back to Byrne. Byrne plays it down low. Pankratz. Puck poked free. Cardinals will skate out. Here comes Johnson. Johnson is center ice. He'll dump it in.
That should be an icing. That was about 10 feet on this side of the red line.
Byrne will play it back to Madsen. Madsen, long stretch pass. Diggins has it. Diggins up the near side. Mac Diggins trying to dangle. And a good play by Gus Thorpe to hold him up. Far side, here come the Cardinals with Hoyme. Hoyme going wide, shoots, and a glove save by Evan Madsen.
Hoyme's going to shoot that every time. Diggins got the puck. He took it wide, waited for help. No help came, so he attacked the net, went right at Thorpe, and he actually drew Swoboda over too. It's too bad one of the Apes couldn't get in and help out.
6:44 remaining on the overtime. Foyle's taking the draw for the Cardinals against Schemberger of the Abes. Puck still loose. Poked into the corner. Lossman loses the puck. Backhanded opportunity right there by Foyles. Went right through the crease. Schemberger plays it out of the zone. Wonky has it. Right to Oneman. Oneman skates in, shoots. Puck right through the legs of the goaltender Marlowe. He didn't know where it was. Wonky now plays it into the Chi-Hi end. Chi-Hi then will ice the puck with 6:07 to go.
These two quick strides, like right there, it worked out for the Abes, but Wonky got that puck right here on the side of the red. Two quick strides, you get the red line, you get it in deep, now it's 200 feet. I don't know what it hit on the back wall. It shot it in. Oneman took a shot, went off the back wall, went right through Marlowe's legs. Sadly, no Abes were there with their sticks to bang that home.
Abes control off the face-off. Diggins the shot! Marlowe closed the 5-hole at the last possible second. Now Chi-Hi skates out. Here's Hoyme. Hoyme trying to go wide. Drop pass. Johnson taken into the boards by Byrne. Madsen skates out. Nick Madsen, the defenseman. He'll play it in deep. Going after it is Mac Diggins. Diggins along the wall. He'll backhand it. Scooped up by the Cardinals. They play it to the far side, but not out. Pankratz looking to center. Loose. Played behind the net, picked up by the Cardinals. Thorpe steers it ahead to Hoyme. He'll throw it in deep. Partial line change for Chi-Hi. Dylan Byrne over to Nick Madsen. Madsen ahead to Blake Oneman. Oneman across the blue line. Wonky going to the net. Oneman. Loose, there's a shot! Loose out front. Wonky trying to dig away at it. Good shot that time by Luke Schemberger. And we get a stoppage with 5:06 left.
Great shot by Schemberger, catch and shoot. You either want to go high to the upper chest, shoulder area, or down low on the pads. He got it up high. Rebound was there. Wonky couldn't finish. In looking at it, it'll be interesting. The 5 minutes left. The last two shifts, that top line for the Ibs have been out. Madsen's carried it up, and he's elected to dump it, which is a safe play, but he doesn't have anybody that has the legs to go get it. They got to start chipping him soft in the corners or throwing him on the pads of the goaltender or driving himself.
Rimmed around the boards and all the way down, so we get a face-off in the Chi-Hi end with 4:58 remaining in our overtime period.
Overall, very entertaining game.
Yeah, it's been really good. You're never sure exactly what to expect. It's the last regular season game. The playoff seedings and brackets are already set, but hey, it's Chi-Hi and Memorial. This has been a good one. Oneman trying to hold the puck in the zone. Chi-Hi looking to clear, and the puck hops past Lossman. He gets it over to Kircher. Kircher takes a look, plays it up the near boards. Oneman on the intercept. Oneman throws that one. Wanted to get it to Diggins. Here comes Chi-Hi. Skating up the far side, and a nice play by Lossman. Steers it ahead to Diggins. Diggins plays it to Pankratz. Back to Diggins. Diggins trying to get it to the forehand. Knocked away on good back check by Carter Bovey. Lossman can't hold the zone. Here comes Evan Foyles. Foyles scores! In overtime, Chippewa Falls wins it. Evan Foyles on the breakaway. And Chippewa Falls will skate out of here with a win, 3-2. Chi-High now finishing the regular season with a 14-0 record. In the Big Rivers Conference, they improved to 21-3-0. Eau Claire Memorial drops to 18-5, 9-5 in the Big Rivers Conference. The Old Ames players are chatting with the officials about what they thought should have been a call going the Ames way.
Absolutely, Bob. Diggins made his cut, and the back checker got his stick underneath and yanked him, and it pulled his whole body around. I don't care what time or place in the game. That's a definite. You have a scoring chance and you get nullified. And there's no homer thing here. That's a legit call. It doesn't get called, and what happens out of that? A breakaway turns around, it goes back the other way. That being said, I know you're going to ask me, so I'm going to answer it anyway. The itch is scratched for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Ames in the fact that we've seen games in the last 2-3 years where they've come out and laid an egg their last game going into playoffs. They look poised, a couple of mistakes that some stud kids finished and scored goals and got it done. That being said, Evan Madsen had an outstanding game in goal. He's ready to go. You can tell if they let him shoot the puck from the outside, he's going to be a guy that's going to make the saves for them and help them when they need it. All 3 goals, a breakaway, essentially 3 breakaway, essentially 2 of them were just 5 feet in front of the net. So you can't fault him on those. The mentality aspect, you took a team in Chippewa who hasn't lost a game since Christ was a carpenter, right?
Right. They have not lost in this calendar year.
So they haven't lost a game in a long, long time is what I'm getting at.
Right.
And you put a little seed of doubt in there. You did. I mean, your top line played even with their top line. Your second line for stretches outplayed their second line. Your third line, I thought, was better than their third line the whole game. So if there's a potential matchup in a sectional semifinal game, granted it's at Chippewa, line change situation's a little bit different, but you have a blueprint. Now you have to fix some things going forward, but you have a blueprint for that.
So Chippewa Falls wins it in overtime over Eau Claire Memorial, 3-2. Coming up next, the postgame show. Brought to you by Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team when you experience any sports-related injury or issue. You can count on prompt, proper diagnosis and customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athlete in Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and western Wisconsin. That is coming up next. You are watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Hip impingement and hip labral tears are common causes of hip and groin pain and are often the result of repetitive use from crouching sports or trauma. Today, we are visiting Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Dr. Carlson, a partner with Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, is in the forefront of using a newer procedure called hip arthroscopy, which allows minimally invasive access to a joint and treatments to problems never addressed before. Using hip arthroscopy, Dr. Carlson is able to repair tissue without dislocating the hip and without replacing it.
Hip arthroscopy is where a surgeon takes a camera on the end of a long wand, which we call a scope, and through a small poke hole incision in your skin, delivers that scope into a joint. In this particular case, we're talking about hip arthroscopy, where that scope would be put in the hip joint. The hip joint first has to be dislocated or the ball and socket pulled apart. When that's pulled apart, we can access the joint and look around and do the work we're talking about doing. Once inside the joint, through other portals, we call them, those poke holes that we use to access the joint, we can use other instruments, again on the end of a long wand, to perform the work inside the joint. Things like repairing the cartilage rim of the socket, called the labrum, fixing cartilage defects or problems on the head of the ball or the lining of the socket, repairing tissue around the hip, such as ligaments or capsule, repairing tendons that attach to the hip, or releasing them if need be, depending on the particular problem.
Dr. Carlson's goal is to eliminate the segment of untreated patients or patients with delayed treatment who have curable hip pathology, educating potential patients and their providers that these symptoms are not things they need to live with, or that they are not from their back or groin pulls or early arthritis. Few orthopedic surgeons are operating on hips through a scope because it is a newer and technically difficult surgery. Therefore, certain diagnoses may be missed by physicians not familiar with these newer treatment options.
Patients I see with hip joint pain that can be fixed and not just replaced can range from their mid-teens or younger teens to 50, 60 years old. In the past, patients who had labral tears in their hip were told that they may have some pre-arthritis or an early arthritic problem. They may be told that they were just prone to frequent groin pulls in the sport of their choice. And taking some time away from their sport, they may sometimes be able to return to the sport with just continued pain. And fortunately now, with our knowledge of the concept of labral tears and our ability to treat that problem, we can take people who are otherwise just waiting 20 years to undergo a hip replacement, or just feeling that they can't ever participate in that activity because they'll just keep getting groin pulls. We can take that person, we can make them better, we can fix their problem, we can bring them back to their sport, and allow them to continue to develop as an athlete or as a worker or whatever particular activity they're trying to do where that hip is affecting them.
Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been committed to the healthcare needs of patients in western Wisconsin for over 45 years. Their success and reputation as an outstanding orthopedic clinic can be attributed to the teamwork of their friendly, knowledgeable.
Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center. Evan Foyles, the game-winning goal. Scott Parker, the winning head coach. Boy, a really intense game. In the end, what made the difference for your guys against a really solid Memorial team?
I'd be lying if I tell you the answer to that. We just got the bounce, and Evan drove the net, made a nice shot, put it in. It was a back-and-forth game, a good Big Rivers game. Memorial played very well. They did everything they possibly could to win the game, but we overcame. And, you know, we had some parts where we sputtered during the game and hung in there a little bit. And I think there's times that they hung in there a little bit too. So, you know, back and forth game, and we feel fortunate to win this game.
Now you turn the page, you go to the postseason. What's going to be important for the Cardinals?
I think mistake-free hockey. We know that playoffs are all about, you know, your next bad game is your last bad game. So you have to, you know, practice like, you know, there's no tomorrow. And I think that's the key for us. We had a pretty good practice yesterday for a team that already clinched a Big Rivers. So I think we're a team that can get after it in practice, and hopefully that will carry over the game.
All right, Scott, best of luck to you guys in the
much.
playoffs. We'll turn it over to Evan Foyles. Walk me through that game winner, how you saw that play develop.
Well, kind of just back-checked hard, and they took a shot, missed wide, and came up to the blue line, and I kind of knew that my wing was gone, so I took a spot, went up to block it, took in the shins, where he wanted to hit, threw it out with my glove, and went down, saw a guy was on me, saw his stick was up, faked the shot, went to the right, and 5 holes open and went in.
What's that feeling when you see that puck go in the net and you get to celebrate with your fans and your teammates along the far boards, knowing that, hey, that wrapped up the game?
Kind of a straight shot of adrenaline. Kind of just seeing all my friends, seeing that I just scored the goal for them, and hopefully thinking about what tomorrow looks like, seeing all the compliments and stuff.
You guys are going to get to enjoy this one, obviously, tonight. It's back to practice tomorrow. You get a little break before you start the postseason. What are you guys going to have to do to just say, hey, look, hey, whatever we've done up to this point, this is all great, but now it's playoffs. Now it's one and done. What do you guys have to do to kind of just get mentally focused for the postseason?
So yeah, kind of just like keeping our game, keeping like our practices consistent, make sure that like we're, like Coach said, mistake-free, because every mistake is an opportunity for a goal. And after each like mistake and goal is another point we're down and another point that we need to get back. So kind of just keeping our heads unscrewed, and make sure that every shot we put goes in the net, and we back check hard, get the puck out, just clean little things.
You're going to be in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, so I'm going to hand you the microphone. You look up there at our guy Nolan, and I'm just going to get out of the way, and you can take it away, Evan.
I'm Evan Foyles, and I'm in the house.
All right, excellent. Evan, Best of luck to you. Congratulations tonight. Hope to see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, take care. So that's going to do it for Hobbs Ice Center tonight. Chippewa Falls winning in overtime over Eau Claire Memorial. These two could meet again in a sectional semifinal. Chi High will be the 1 seed for the postseason. Eau Claire Memorial is seeded 4th. Tomorrow night, it's boys high school basketball, the Crosstown Showdown. Eau Claire Memorial and Eau Claire North. The Old Abe's looking for the season sweep over the Huskies, but North is coming off that impressive overtime win over Marshfield on Tuesday night. So tomorrow, North versus Memorial. And oh, by the way, Memorial will host Marshfield on Saturday. We'll have both of those contests for you on Zaleski Sports. For my color commentator Mike Schwengler, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good night from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire.